DeKalb Schools TV. The best in edutainment.
Hey, I'm Kevin Kilpatrick. I play baseball for the Atlanta Braves organization. Just recently got drafted this year, and I went to Redan High School and graduated in 2019. Around, my 12th grade senior year in 2019, I knew. That's when I stopped playing basketball and football, and then that's when baseball took off. So if everybody at Redan knows, like, the baseball team here, it was kind of like a big deal. So I didn't really like recognize it, walking in, but we loved this school, man. We came here, baseball was perfect, principal was perfect, everybody. I mean, even people around the school, they were friendly, Everybody said what's up, it wasn't really anything else to it, like no kind of jealousy and everything. We supported the basketball teams, the football teams, everything. And it was fun, though. I like my time over here in DeKalb County. Got a good education, too. For sure, I left at a 3.7. That was nice. I was talkative, man. My teachers they would be like, all right, now that kid wouldn't shut up, for real, but I like to interact with everybody in the class. It didn't matter what class I was, walking through the hallway, because I actually worked in the front office for my third period class, so I would just go from class to class, getting kids out, writing late slips or even talking to parents and everything, so. I was kind of active around the school. I like to talk to everybody, teachers and all. Like, everybody was pretty cool there. Coach White at Redan, Coach White, Coach Hartnett, Coach Mays, and Coach Goodwin, they prepared me a lot for this, actually, all of my coaches. Because I didn't really know the, I guess you could say the dedication you really needed for a baseball player. Because I was good, but I didn't really know, how good I was. But they seen that in me, and they put the vision in my head, man. We ran with it. That was pretty good. It's cool being back on campus, man. I got a couple good memories for us. I remember we were here on our state playoff game. Well, not state playoffs, but region game. We played, I think it was Pace here at home, and I've never seen personally from center field people sitting in chairs through this see-through fence and everything. So it was kind of deep there, man. We had almost every student was there, probably 100 people, give or take. And for a high school game, 100 people was pretty crazy, so that was nice. We ended up getting a win, too. I think I hit a home run that day, too, so it was pretty nice. I remember that. The crowd went crazy. I mean, personally, in my opinion, I believe Redan has the best field for hitters, I would say. For hitters and some pitchers, sometimes, you can get away with stuff, but for hitters, for sure, we have a hitter-friendly park. Hit around 6-7 bombs here my senior year, so just definitely playing on these fields is fun, man. I pitched too as well, so it was pretty good backstop. You could see everything, and the dirt was perfect. I mean, DeKalb County knows what they're doing out here, so it was very good. We have one of the best fields. I went to JUCO out of high school just purely on baseball, honestly, because I was going to Grambling State, and that was a 3-year school. And the JUCO that ended up wanting me, they had a lot of talent there for baseball. And a lot of people ended up coming out like 1 year after that school. So I went to JUCO, and basically going to JUCO was basically solely on baseball. Like, you want to get drafted and you want to get out of here. I didn't really, I wanted to go to school and get a degree and everything, and going to JUCO was a good way to get a 2-year degree. And then baseball just took off after that. So yeah, just signed out of that school. But I got my degree that year, though. It was kind of like, the first 2 years I was playing pretty good, but I didn't get really, a JUCO, a community college, is kind of like a 2-year thing. So the first year was COVID, so that kind of pushed everything back. And after that, I got hurt the next year. So then I was just sitting at home thinking, getting better and getting bigger. And the third year came around, signed to go to University of Houston, and then I got drafted. And then I was just like, yep, it's time to go with baseball. feels great. I thought I would never hear my name, honestly. Like, I mean, I was working my whole life to get to that moment, but hearing my name called was kind of like something I'd never pictured, like hearing actually on the screen and everything. But I'm ecstatic, man. I just know they got a good pick, they got a steal out of it, and I'm trying to make the best out of it, honestly. Coming from Zone 4 to the Braves actually is insane. It's kind of crazy because not a lot of people get to go to their hometown team, you know? Like, especially with 30 teams, 32 teams, however it is, it's a lot of teams, man. It's a lot of talent everywhere in the world, but not a lot of people get to go to their hometown team and get drafted and called by their hometown team. So that was honestly, I don't even have any words for it. It was actually crazy. But just playing, it makes me feel like I have some type of belief in me, I guess, if that makes sense, or like, you know, it puts a fire in me, actually. I feel like I can actually make it. And for me to play in front of the hometown team, hopefully in my career, that would be very good, I'll say that. I think I got a call from our manager at like 10:30 at night, 11 p.m., just not even knowing, just got off the video game with my roommate. We were about to go to sleep and get ready to play the next game the next day. And the manager calls me, he's like, "Oh yeah, man, we're calling you up to go to Low A in Augusta." And I honestly feel like my heart stopped right there. Because that was kind of like the first moment in my career where somebody was like, "Yo," it's kind of like a pay grade, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get a new job title, like you go up to a manager, it's kind of like that. It was just like, "Yo, we're moving you up." It's like, that's another level I just went up. So it was surreal, honestly. I didn't even know how to act on that call. I think I said about like 4 words. I was just like, "Oh, yes, sir, thank you." And then he was just like, "Yeah, man, enjoy it." And he hung up. And it was the craziest thing ever. After that, full flights paid for, everything it was crazy, man. I really can't even, that day was a blur. And I played that night. So I flew out at 5 a.m. and then went back and played at 7 o'clock that night. And then had a pretty good game. We won too, so it was good.
Swinging a drive to deep left field. Kevin Kilpatrick sends one out.
So the year before me, what was that, Taj Bradley. He's the #1 prospect in the Rays organization. He's a pitcher. He just made their 40-man roster, really. So also Will Benson, he came out of Stevenson. I think that had to be 2015, 2016, around that time. But I would still work out with Will at our facility, and that's another good alumni, man. Like, DeKalb has a lot of crazy athletes. We have a couple off of our team before too. Cameron Goodry and Tyler Williams. There's a lot of good guys, and yeah, man, it's a lot of talent around here in DeKalb County. I'm just happy to see it keep growing. Man, just be yourself, and if anything goes wrong, don't let that lead you off of your milestone. Whatever your main goal is, don't let anything take you away from it. Don't even fail, because failure happens, man. Failure's gonna happen a lot. You just gotta be able to wear it and just keep going. Like, wear it on the shoulder for real. Like, walk with it on your shoulder, just knowing that you just failed, but just know that you'll succeed soon as well. That's really what I got. No giving up at all, regardless of the situation. Thank you, Rita, in high school, and thank you, DeKalb County School District, Coach Mays, Coach Hartnett, Coach Goodwin, Coach Pruitt, Coach White, Coach Henderson, everybody that was a part of my journey. I thank you and I appreciate you.